Real quick. So just practice today, and then we'll end with the lesson check that will be for a grade. And then to remind you that we have our quiz tomorrow over balancing equations, and also that section of the notes that we've covered. So in other words, it's just not going to be balancing equation. There'll be some questions over those notes too, and like what the different symbols stand for. All right, anybody get this balanced? You got stuck? Anybody think they got it? So I'm just going to kind of start here. Hydrogen, oxygen, sodium, hydrogen, oxygen. So I had 1, 2, 1, and 1, 1, and 3. And the reason I had 3 is because I had 2 hydrogen here and then another one here. So what's making this hard is that that's an odd number. Because if you look over here, this is the only hydrogen I have. That H2 is always going to be even. If I put a coefficient in front of it, it's going to be even. So I need to somehow get this where I don't have an odd hydrogen. I have an even hydrogen. So does anybody have any idea how you might do that? Multiply it by what? 2. If I come and I put a 2 in front of that sodium hydroxide, now I have 2 sodium, 2 oxygen, and now I have 2 hydrogen here and still that other 2 here. So I got that to an even number. And then once I've done that, it makes everything else a lot easier. So now I have 2 sodium, so I'll come and put a 2 over here. And then what's the last thing I need to do? What do I need to do? I need to do anything in front of my water? Put another 2. Perfect. Another 2. So 2 times 2, I'll have my 4 hydrogen here, and then my oxygen. 2 times 1 is 2. So it's a little bit similar to one of those ones that we looked at yesterday where we had that odd number of, I think it was hydrogen again yesterday, and we had to do something to get it even. So that's why I say that working through problems, balancing equation problems, does make you get better, because you kind of come across those different kind of little patterns that you will get more used to the more practice you do. Though the answer for the journal quiz would just be that balanced equation. So like you would just have to write just that. That would be your answer. Okay. All right. So I'm going to give you some time to work on your practice. Let me undo this. So what we started on yesterday, I know my students in here at the classroom, they have a paper copy. So for my virtual ones, if you go down to practice, it's writing and balancing equations, and you're just going to have some time to work on that. And then toward the end of class, then you'll do your lesson check. All righty. If you have any questions, let me know. If you put something in the chat room, I may not see it because I'm working on other stuff. So if you have a question, then unmute and kind of let me know where you're at, and then I can pull that up and we can work on that problem.
Yeah, the actual date is September 10th, 2021.